Untap, green, green, untap, green, green, gold, untap, green, green, Craterhoof. And that is how we drew it up. Yo, what is up, folks? Strategy here, and today we're having a look at Intruder Alarm Elves, and this is for historic all access, basically no bans. So this is like a new historic no bans event. The last one was like super fun, and a deck I've been meaning to try out that isn't quite legally normal historic, and that is Intruder Alarm Elves. Let me show you what we're about here. So Elves, you're gonna like cast your elf creatures. You've got Allosaurus Shepherd here. We're drawing a bunch of cards. What does Intruder Alarm do? In a blue enchantment, creatures don't untap during their controls untap steps. Okay, weird. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, untap all creatures. This is an interesting one because it affects our opponent and us, but that creature enters the battlefield, untap all creatures effect is really powerful with mana abilities. Obviously, you've got like a little like Llanowar Elves, Elvish Mystic, but really we're trying to do this with Elvish Archdruid here or Marwyn the Nurturer and use it to keep untapping to just get more and more and more and more and more mana. We get to do that while drawing through our deck with Leafcraft Visionary and our Realmbreaker here to kind of work in tandem to draw through our deck. We have 4 copies of Chord of Calling, along with 4 copies of Collector Company to find the different pieces. The idea here is that we literally cast all the elves in our deck until we hit a Craterhoof. Just draw through our cards until we hit Craterhoof, cast Craterhoof, they all get haste, trample, etc. That's the game plan. The actual list then, and if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. It supports me, all that kind of stuff. And let me know if you want to see more historic and balance stuff, because it's a super fun format, despite it being very degenerate. Anyway, Elvish Mystic for Llanowar Elf. Our most powerful draws are all going to start with one of these into either a 2-drop on a 1-drop or a 3-drop. We're either looking to go Elf into Archdruid, Elf into War Master plus another 1-drop, or Elf into Marwyn, and then we're going to start building up a bunch of mana. Give our opponent something that they must kill. If we get to untap with either of these, we probably have a good chance of winning the game. We then also have 3 copies of Allosaurus Shepherd. We're only playing 3 here because you can to recall according, but it is still a very powerful win condition, and it makes your spells uncounterable as well. So green spells you control can't be countered, both the creatures and actually like Call of Calling, Collector Company, all that kind of stuff as well. But 6 mana until a turn, each elf becomes a 5/5 dinosaur. Yeah, just kind of kill your opponent with that. Nice. And there's also like nicely a 1 mana elf to trigger like War Master on turn 2 or whatever, which is super powerful. Speaking of, we have 4 copies of Elvish War Master, 1 in a green for a 2/2. Whenever 1 or more elves enter the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 elf warrior creature token once per turn. And then also has an overrun style ability on it. 5 green, elves you control get +2/+2 and gain death touch till end of turn. Sweet. So one of the other things you can do channeling all this mana with Intruder Alarm is powering up with Elvish War Master and Allosaurus Shepherd. The card that really makes this deck work with Intruder Alarm is Leafcrown Visionary. Green for a 1/1. It's an Elf Lord, and then whenever you cast an Elf spell, you may play green to draw a card. So we're going to tap like Elvish Archery for mana, we're going to cast an Elf spell, draw a card, cast an Elf spell, draw a card. Both of those actually untap the Archdruid in the meantime, which means you just keep to get mana, and drawing more cards. If you've got multiples in play, hey, you can really go off. Also with Realmbreaker, one really cool thing, Realmbreaker lets you look at the top card of your library and cast creature spells of the chosen type, obviously choosing elves. But with Leafcrown Visionary, you can cast the card, and then before you choose whether you pay the green or not, you actually get to look at the top card of your library. And so if it's an elf, you just leave it on top, and you get to save some mana that way too. Really cool. Then we've got 2 copies of Dwelling's Elite. Again, we're kind of playing into Elvish Archer, Marwyn the Nurturer here to try and go wide a little bit, along with War Master. So being able to go like, hey, play this on turn 2, on turn 3, like start off with Dwelling's Elite, just allow you to have a ton of mana. Really strong, and it's sometimes something neat to call for on 2 if you're in a tough spot. Here, only a couple of copies because like we've got a lot of pretty important cards. 3, obviously we've got 4 copies of Intruder Alarm. We are like, you can have a cleaner mana base, but we're playing got 11 blue lands here to help cast this. We don't really have a way to tutor for it, but if you get one in play, it's super powerful. We then have 1 Marwyn the Nurturer and 4 copies of Elvish Archdruid, all kind of doing the same thing. These tap well. Elvish Archdruid taps for each elf you control, and there's also a Lord, so he's like one of the best cards in the deck, really. Marwyn can tap for loads of mana. And another elf enters the battlefield, it gets a counter, so which means it can actually beat down as well, which is pretty nice. But then add a taps to add a mana for its power. So you play Marwyn, then you play some more elves, and then it taps. That's the plan. It's like Archdruid number 5. Close with Circle of Dream Druids, we're playing Marwyn here because it has that beat down ability too. A little bit different. But hey, the other thing is if you play Marwyn on the same turn as a bunch of elves, it's also just got a big body and is more likely to survive. One copy of Shame in a pack. Hey, can't really go to play elves without it. We've got 4 copies of Cord, 4 copies of Collector Company to tutor for it. We don't really want to draw it ever. We just want to tutor it to kill the, or like hit it to hit lethal. But hey, we've got 4 copies of Unclaimed Territory and 4 copies of Clearly Courtyard, almost solely to be able to cast Shame in the pack if you draw. Hey, fair enough. Realmbreaker, I've talked about it already. Just another huge card advantage engine alongside Leafcraft Visionary. We've got a couple of different silver bullets we're looking to suit for with Cord. Realmbreaker is a really, really nice one. Alright, I've got the mana. Let's just give me a bunch of cards to play. But yeah, enter the battlefield, choose a creature type. I'm going to choose Elf. Look at the top card at any time. Then cast Elves from the top of your library. And then the kind of things holding everything together. We've got 4 copies of Collector Company. Just super, super powerful. Again, it's pretty cool that Allosaurus Rapid does give the cards uncarryable as well. It's not just creatures. But 4 Collector Company, and then 4 copies of Cord. We've got some silver bullets here. There are also some neat ones that you could play if you wanted to. You can even cut down Allosaurus Shepherd, play some other 1-mana elves. Be interesting. Or if there's any matchups that you're particularly afraid of, you can kind of tune with the Quarter Coin to have a silver bullet for those. And the last thing is the Craterhoof of the Haymoth. Again, with Intruder Alarm, we can really draw through our entire deck pretty much with like our Druid and casting elf spells. And that is, we're going to hit this Craterhoof, be able to cast it, kill them too. Mana base, as I said, is very straightforward. We've got 4 territory, 4 courtyard here as our lands to enable us to catch Shaman in the back. And then we've got 2 Evermire Coast, 1 Waterlog Grove, nice tap sack draw land, 4 Reading Pool, 4 Botanical Sanctum, all fair, mostly painless, ideally, but you're only looking to cast Intruder Alarm. Like, once you have one of these in play, you don't need to cast another one. Alright, well, that's the deck. Again, if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel, and let's hop into some matches. Alright, let's see if we can Intruder Alarm combo. Pretty good elf start-ish. We don't have a 1-drop. We have like everything else, so I'm going to keep it. Gonna lead Yavimaya Coast and confuse our opponent a bit. I think we go War Master next. If they're on something slower, the Leafcraft Visionaries will draw us out if they kill this. And if there's something fast, we might be dead anyway. But, let's see. It's been a while since I played the format. Taking Boundary Tap seems good for us. I think I do what I said I was going to be with the one. The Allosaurus Shepherd means that if we drew like a land number 3, then we'd be in a better spot to go like this. Fine. Jeskai colours. Board's interesting. 1, 3. It's actually not the worst. I think they're going to kill us to response. And we just try and be mana efficient with them. I mean, no. Yeah. The kill Warmaster is fine. The Provisionary will draw us out of this. If we hit a land, we hit Intruder Alarm. We start having some. Ooh, is it Charm? Okay. Get to keep. Alright, our opponent's doing something fairly interactive, so hey. Maybe it takes a little bit longer to assemble combo. Yeah, I think it's okay. Not going to be like a turn 3 win. Brainstorm is white card. They're looking for a removal spell. What are they digging? They're looking for a land. Or again. I'm gonna cast this and pay them out. Allosaurus Rider, okay, well, that's not very representative. Well, hey, alright, next one. We'll play another. Yeah, I guess either our opponent's deck was full of counter spells or something. Alright, next match. Alright, we got Elf start. No Intruder Alarm, but I think that's. Let's run with it. It is currently all access as well, I should say. So don't go like crafting the cards you don't have. You just go ahead and put the shell together and take it into the queue. I may have crafted Intruder Alarms by mistake because they are actually not legal in normal historic. They are on the normal ban list. Goblins, ooh, scary. Oh gosh, we have. Okay, well we can go War Master next. We're gonna of course name it again. Gonna make the Archdruid play for our highest percentage play. We get to untap with the Arcane, with Archer, Arcane, the Archer, then a pretty good spot. Okay, so if I get off again here, lead Warmaster. I think we go Warmaster again. So they trigger off of each other. And then do the rest of this. Assuming we don't have our board wiped. This is just the power of Elves. So, hey, if we untap, we win the game. Need to kill some combination of Warmaster or do the maths here. 1, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we can make 14 mana with Archer if we play the Elf first, then double overrun. They are dead. Right. Okay. Third match. Still haven't seen the actual like Intruder Alarm stuff. Again, it's just like incredibly strong Elf hand. We've got to keep it. Maybe we draw one. Cycling? Yeah, actual cycling. I think what else? I don't really play tons of normal historic. Okay, turn 2000. I'm gonna go Elf here. I think we just. So unless they have a way to remove this straight away, I guess kind of go off. Part is actually pretty annoying. This one stops allowing for like. So we have Shepherds, Dwine, and some. I want to cast there. Let me be efficient with our mana here. 5. Prince, I think. Forward main phase, called on deck. We're not blocking either way. I cord now in case they have something like a mana size randomly. We'll grab these. Alright, well, they're dead if we untap. Elves pretty good just anyway, turns out. But I want to do the combo stuff. Like, Lieutenant. Elf. Play that one. Yeah, I was gonna say, we can make everything 5/5s and then off them by a bunch. Alright, well, we will see the combo, I swear. Alright, well, 3 fast ones with the Elf deck, but none with Intruder Alarm. Ah. I'm not gonna mulligan for it, but I want to play until we can with it. Some kind of cantrip from our opponent. I want to do some more. I don't know how long the events are for, but like the format's super. Oh, one thing I've learned so far is that like if I was playing historic, I should be playing elves anyway. I'm a big fan of dredge, to be honest. Gonna upkeep target mute. They don't draw till their turn still. I'm just gonna play the removal. The upside of them missing and not having a thing for the Archdruid, and then also like if they're on blue-black control, being able to like just we want to actually just make sure this Leaf Visionary survives. I'm gonna draw 2 cards here. They got some kind of trigger to make like. Okay, I was like, is there a reason they're gonna try and get like a double S triple draw stuff? Orc of the Alpha. This is a very, very sweet card. And you want to play historic? Why not play some vintage here? Shuffle the power 9 into your deck. is pretty cool. Right, we're under pressure to kill them pretty quick. What's the best way for us to do that? They're on blue Blaster. Go War Master into Marwyn. Or you want to use 4 mana. I want to put Marwyn to play. We don't need it. We can also play a Leaf Crown Visionary like game plan. Thing is, we're actually not in. I need to tell it. I won't pay off of this. This makes 5. We can go War Master pay, Shepherd pay. Coco's a nice backup if we get a raft here. And if not, we have game. That's basically what we do. We do that, but with Intruder Alarm, each of these elves untaps the archer, and we get to keep drawing through our deck. That's the idea. We have a Wrath. We have Watery Grave. What do we have? Infinity. This is like a Languish or a Damnation. It'll be 10. But, I'm pretty good. That's one of the good ones to draw off Oracle, for sure. So, if they go like top deck Time Walk into top deck Ancestral into Damnation, I'll be much sadder. The normal clock. Oh, they're just playing turns, maybe. That turn. Mana sense to play this. Other questions, they know what to kill. They have like a time stop. Oh, they have 6 mana. They could. Doesn't kill us though. The important thing. Oh, 11. Only targeting here. A cast. Okay, well, that's the worst company we're gonna hit, but hey. Ability to resolve anyway. It's jokeable. Alright. That was a longer game, but still no combo. Next up. Okay, so we failed to find the combo. Okay, awesome. We've got an Intruder Alarm in hand. We're a bit of a slower elf hand though. So we have the Archer still, which is the important piece of the mana production. We have Leaf Crown Visionary. In fact, we have everything except the third land or a one. Again, from the other side, I wonder what our opponents are. I said, rifled off a bunch of. Oh, we drew into the. We've rifled off a bunch of wins very, very quickly, but none of them with a combo. So this is maybe our opportunity. Decklist Triumph into Temple Garden is almost like Unbinding Rate. I think that if we cast this next time we've landed before, we can go 3, or we can go 2. War Master, untap. Let's cast this while we can resolve it. Even though I'd like to get the Archery in play. Let's also put some pressure on that shit. Oh, it's gonna bounce.
This isn't a fight you can win.
Weird one. They have to be super worried.
No, I am not making this up.
All of a sudden, our elf untap. We want to attack the fairy here. Too much. We get to untap the archery. Alright. It's not really going on like a free to fairy, but we get rat here. He's not this time. Like extinction. We're on some kind of like 4-color top level. Punished. Once upon a time is free, except that it's if you're playing like a normal elf deck, with once upon a time you're super consistent, right? That's pretty. That I guess that's. Oh, nice. Oh, these also trigger. I just remember like her spawn to like the if we're cording, we actually want to cord for 3. Get a let's see. Plaza's interesting. Wow. Stuff. Up to some. But also like cards. Minskin Boom.
Fight the good fight.
Lights on.
Actually, fight all the fights.
I can flip
Big
through.
or actually, go big. Just go big.
Oh, I'm gonna...
Our aim is perfect.
The colorful one. I should get another. Feel full control in now. We had another cool. Nuts, but alright. So we have company. How much money? They have loads of cards. Kill them. 20. Well, you're very unlikely. Solve this. Make great. Solve this. Oh, they were scoop it up. They're like, this is. Alright, well, you can see kind of what we're getting at here. I'm going to play another one. Hopefully, we get it there. So, if anything, what we've learned is that elves are too. Alright, Alice or Shepherd into Dwine is a little too weak. I'm mulligan this. We do hit things that we want. I'm going to put an elf back here. I think we want. You can see the kind of nonsense that Intruder Alarm enabled. We would have been able to go off that time. Womp is interesting. Okay, no fatal push for my elf is nice. What kind of nonsense are we getting up to? No ban listed. Black. Flashy? Oh. Intruder Alarm's interesting. You do not want to Dwine and delete by itself, unfortunately, it's very underwhelming. Golden. Drop it next time we have to. Don't even worry about Intruder Alarms. They probably take the elite here, given that we've got nothing else going. Or if they're scared, then maybe take an Intruder Alarm and take another hand disruption spell. What to see. A lot of reading. Oh, isn't it? I'll just play the creatures off. If we get to like end step, quarter calling or something for a Born 1, I'll do it. For like a land or elf. But... Eldred. Okay. We get a chord for two. Use like Dwindly or Warmaster. Warmaster's pretty good. That's better than playing one of these. Can't really go off with me. Prematurely will have a short and play, unfortunately. So we are a bit countered. This is, I guess, fast talking interaction. The ring. The ring's interesting because it gives us a turn. Okay. And Children Ring is obviously incredible. Also puts our mass in a weird space. It's chord for 3 and chord for massing. We're at 10. I don't think we're dead next. Might be this time after. Oh. This is pretty rough. I'm so low to cast on these. We need to hit a creature, basically. Yeah, always with that. Alright, keep your arm in play. This does also stop the Shogun attacking. Which, I'll be honest, is kind of sick. If they've got creatures to play, obviously it untaps, but so do our stuff. So does our stuff. It's one of these weird cards. I think it's from 8th edition. This is technically modern legal, but like oh, Bowmaster. Yeah. Bowmaster is pretty good, but agree. Thinking. They appear to have more removal. I'm gonna no blocks this. We've basically got to hit something pretty great. Otherwise we're rush block. Dark Ritual. Pop off. Oh, Gyric Sanitarium? Yeah, that takes us down to what? Oh no, they're beseeching the ring away for a new ring. Alright. This is pod racing. I can't believe our opponent has cast Beseech and I'm on 6 and we're not dead. That might as well be dead. Alright. We did lose 1. Let's go again. We'll go again. We'll get there, we'll get there. Yeah, we did finally lose a game. We got 1 to mono black. This hand is a great Earthen hand. I think I'm just gonna. I'm not looking at it. The Craterhoof is basically more. I'll keep it. I'll put Elvish on the bottom. We've got Elf into Marwyn, which is. Some big canyon. Ah! It looks like we have some hand time. Like that's what I would guess. So the lights are a little bit for now. No secrets. Don't wanna one sack me just horrible. Fine, fine. Plus fine. Vicious Bauble. A lot of Vicious Baubles. Unsure if you're not doing the Delirium thing. Fine if you want cards in your graveyard, but I wouldn't just play it for this. You definitely don't want it. Or like companies dead draw coming up. Bitter Blossom. Okay, now this is sweet. This looking. I'm gonna try and untap with Marwyn. We'll see if we get to it. Okay. Alright. The timer for waiting on opponents. I'm gonna sacrifice it anyway. Okay. So, to be fair, you You could play all the hammer stuff with Bitter Blossom, and yeah, deck seems sick. Yeah. And it makes evasive attackers better. And a compliment. Not a force. They do not want us to have Marlin around. That is fair, totally understandable. That's a draw. Warmaster. I think of a canyon as well. They're looking at like a bone crusher job? No, retreat. Wild. Wild, I say. So this. There's some options. If they accelerate their clock, then we need to. Hey, but if they're just doing a couple of damage per turn, start drawing. New Sentinel. Protocoling looking kind of shaky. Blocks of course. 16. Yeah. So, 1 mana Elves good. I want to be able to chord here, really. I'm not going to pay for any of these visionary triggers. One. 5. Getting reprieved again. No. Just try and get it in play. Fine. No attacks. We actually have a block on the ground for the Esper Sentinels. They're actually slowly dying to paying life for things in Bitter Blossom. So, though we're nearly in a position. I guess no wait. Vicious Bulba's really good with Lurrus, obviously. My bad. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You take a couple of damage at the air. 14. Pay for one of these. I don't want to pay for this one. Basic plan is call on end step. Get an Albatross Steward, untap, try and win the game. We'll see how well that goes. They did add Lurrus. There aren't 7, so like, they won't only really be able to block one thing. We've still just not been able to do Intruder Alarm stuff, even though we're like winning games. It's a little sad. They might not be playing Hammer at all, to be fair. I'd be almost disappointed. Kind of like have all the other bots of the shell. Bear Blossom seems great. Death Shadows at 7/7. Fair. Lurrus. Then a 3, and then they can bauble. I'm actually going to give them some free cards. I'm a little worried they're going to draw into a Source Supply Shares. We'll see how that goes. They don't get nice image die. That's. I guess the other thing is they go to 1 from normal stuff. 12, 3. What's you got? You can't get reprieved at least. may draw some. Please do not Manatide me. Please do not Manatide me. Please, please do not Manatide me. So if they should sort after I search, not before, because they're going to draw some cards, and then also they'll have a chance to kill something before I find the card. The Warmaster doesn't actually help either. So I've still got the Allosaurus Shepherd in play and does effectively this today. The Warmaster does stop me getting like an extra creature though, I guess. Some argument for that. Yeah, let the results resolve. And then I still get Archer no matter what, right? I think. Oh wait. Oh. The one thing here is that they can Swords their Death Shadow. Though that being said, they end up on a very low life total, and okay, that's fair. Yeah, they go like down a 2 up to. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna play another. We'll try and find the. Okay. All right, we've got another Habit Intruder Alarm. We're gonna keep it. We've got Elf, Warmaster, Demon. We can like cast most of the cards. We're on the play as well. Let's see how things go. Elf, Elvish, Mystic. Yeah. Let's play this out into that now. I'm just gonna make a Intruder Alarm. But they shouldn't tap our creatures. There was a slight worry that if they're playing Elves, that this is going to help them as well. And that is valid there. We'll see how that goes. So Dwynen's elite here. So they didn't respond to it, so it's fine. Allosaurus Shepherd. Yeah, so this is awkward. Spirit Sentinel, yeah. Okay, got any other elves? Totally fine. Nothing to see here. Okay, that's pretty good. Elf. Control. Let's make the Warmaster first. Oh, cancel. Let's make sure we use Manacrum. Green. Untap. Green. Gold. Untap. Do you want to sacrifice this? I just want to Shaman. Let's see. We're not actually close to being able to create a hoof. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna say go, and then if they do some shenanigans. I think we might have just enabled them to do stuff. They're not tapping their elves though. Let's sacrifice the draw. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Fine. I don't quite have the resources. Close. Cord is good. Alright, let's try some stuff. Green, green. Board for 2. Make sure I've got full control on here. Alright, so we're gonna get a Leaf Crown Visionary. So we've got some triggers. Firstly, untap everything. We want to go green, green. Level the trigger here. Untap everything. We want to go green. Okay, so we've got 4, 5, 6 right now. Let's try. Let's make 7. We can cast this and draw. I'm gonna try and do the thing. Create company, which is good. Now we go untap all creatures, green, green. Sticks again with company. Well, there's 2 triggers here, so I'm gonna go untap, green, green, untap, green, green, gold, untap, green, green, Craterhoof. And that is how we drew it up. Hey! Just a quick post game to add on here. Thanks for watching the video. If you made it this far, please do like, subscribe, all that stuff. Share it around. Super sweet format. We only saw bits and pieces of Intruder Alarm. It's super powerful. We just literally didn't draw that much, and the Elf shell is just so good already. I think this list is really good. I mean, there's no ladder for Historic Noble Analyst, but maybe they'll implement one at some point, and this is super sweet. But it's just a fun format to just jam and play. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Peace out.